As the push for economic diversification intensifies, First Heritage Global Investments Limited has suggested that Niger State government should leverage its nature-endowed comparative advantage in shea butter production and export as a major revenue earner by enhancing the value of shea butter in the hands of the local women who already dominate the shea butter production industry.
Okay, my name is Prince Ajibola Oluyede, and I'm the chairman of First Heritage Global Investments Limited. If you like, you can call us the shea butter people now, because we've become involved in the shea butter industry in Nigeria, particularly in Niger State, with a view to enhancing the value of the trees, especially those that are within the territory of Niger State.
A fact-finding trip to ascertain the capacity and specifics of the local industry in Niger State was warmly received by the representative of Niger State government. The delegation included the Commissioner of Investment, Commerce and Industry, Mrs. Ramatu Yaradua, Hajia Zainab Halilu, Director General, Niger State Commodity and Export Promotion Agency, permanent secretaries from the Ministries of Investment, Commerce and Industry, as well as the Commissioner for Health, amongst others, were on hand to assist and interface with the locals. One of the 4 shea butter zones in Niger State, several locations from Zone A were visited based on their abundance in shea trees, and a single location from Zone B.
Today we're in Zone B, so we've been to a couple of other, villages that are known for shea production.
Amongst locations from Zone A and Zone B visited include Edati Local Government, Kutigi in Lavon Local Government, Kacha Local Government, Agie Local Government, Boso Local Government, Enagi, Katamba, Bologi, and Babagi villages. Storage facilities seemed deserted, and the processing style adopted by the locals seemed wasteful, poor, and nerve-wracking. Nigeria is one of the countries in Africa with the highest population of shea trees, but yet to fully realize her potentials in the processing and export of shea butter, owing to a number of reasons which First Heritage Global Investments Limited hopes to assist in addressing.
The idea behind this really is the need to improve the welfare of the people of Niger State. Obviously, the government is in the forefront of providing for the welfare of the people, particularly the governor, Alhaji Abubakar Bello, has immediately on resumption of his office shown the direction he wants to go, and that is to increase or improve, if you like, the revenue base of the state by enhancing internally generated revenue. We have been able to identify that the shea trees in the state constitute a potential huge source of revenue for the state, and this can be achieved purely by enhancing the value of those trees.
Niger State has a significant percentage of the total population of shea trees in Africa, covering a distance of about 1,000 kilometers between West and East Africa, and Niger State is currently the largest producer of unrefined shea butter in Africa. Only an insignificant fraction of the value that should accrue from the shea tree is currently being appropriated by the local populace due to the inefficient processes being applied. This is partly because the shea fruits are currently being processed by women in poorer rural communities who process and sell shea butter for financial profits. The need to explore these trees for diverse purposes cannot be overemphasized, as shea trees have come to be tagged as money trees due to their economic significance.
My name is Asaf Shekler from Israel, agriculture consultant to First Heritage, a subsidiary of GCOM. I've been traveling in Nigeria in the last 1 week, and I'm amazed at the potential Nigeria has in agriculture for investors, which I can facilitate for First Heritage. I believe agriculture can transform this country to the first world.
First Heritage Global Investments Limited hopes to assist in creating the shea butter sector, which aims at improving value of the shea trees and also support current government efforts, which is yet to balance with current demands in enhancing the value of the current production chain for better quality output.
The process of doing that is what we're working on now for the state government.
The locals need to be further enlightened on the need to protect these precious plants and also be taught how to better process this product. There is no proper sorting, testing, grading or certification of primary shea products today, and this must be done at the primary and secondary levels identified by First Heritage Global Investments Limited for full value to be extracted from the trees.
There are 3 levels at which the value of the trees can be increased, and those 3 levels must be addressed simultaneously. The first is the primary level, that is at the level of the cropping, the harvesting, and even the local sorting and processing of the shea tree, its fruit and the nuts. At that level, in order to enhance the value, there must be training. There has to be training of those who are involved already in the industry at that level. Most of them being women, the rural people. They have to be properly trained in how to protect the trees, maybe increase the population of the trees, harvest the fruit, sort those fruits into different grades, and the nuts also into different grades before even embarking on any processing at all. And that requires technology, it requires expertise. We're going to be able to improve the value even at the primary level through training, through sorting, through grading, through certification of the shea trees and its byproducts. Then at the secondary level is determining which of the markets that the derivatives of the shea tree should target from Nigeria or from Niger State that will bring maximum benefit to the people. And so far we note that most of the products from Nigeria are being essentially, the major part of it is being used by confectionery companies mainly. The balance of it is being used at the rudimentary cosmetic level where there is no grading or certification, and in fact no way of ascertaining whether the claims of pharmaceutical ingredients are true or not. Now we need to take it beyond that. We need to bring it to a level where those very ingredients that the local populace recognize in the product are the ones that we are bringing to the international stage. And that means we can service a much bigger industry in terms of the cosmetic, the formal and informed cosmetic market, as well as the pharmaceutical industry. And this is where really I believe we can get true value for the shea trees in Niger State.
The shea nuts, having been refined, come in different grades. When laboratory analysis is done, grade is determined by the presence or absence of various components. Grade A is the highest and best quality for the cosmetics and pharmaceutical industry.
There's also the tertiary level, which is the market itself. Because it's one thing to say there is a market, it's another thing to make that market a reality, to open up that market, to develop the market.
To this end, First Heritage Global Investment Limited, a firm licensed by the Nigerian Exports Promotion Council for exports of non-petroleum products, and the investment, trading, and export arm of GCOM Group, has undertaken to explore, harness, and deliver the huge socio-economic dividends of the shea butter industry for Nigeria generally and Niger State in particular through the many technical partnerships with a number of research institutes across the world, with a view to shoring up the market value of the shea trees from the current $2 to an estimated $1,000. This is even more so for the shea trees found in Niger State, considering the pharmacological value they have. We seek to achieve this upgrade infusion of targeted regulatory framework, technology for market standardization and packaging, and creating access to international markets through positive synergies and leveraging on our vast international market ties. To achieve these milestones, First Heritage Global Investment Limited has committed resources to securing the requisite expertise and fashioning out a roadmap.
The Niger State collection of shea trees provides, even right now, the potential to really push a high level, of quantity, or shall I say of volume of the shea products into the market.
The benefits of these investments include attraction of foreign direct investment, creation of an industrial hub, increased employment opportunities, increased IGR, and improved value for the rural women in the shea butter industry, with a view to entrench conservation of the shea trees, standardize and certify shea products, and facilitate access to international markets. How this can be done will form a part of the roadmap to be prepared. First Heritage Global Investment Limited, therefore, proposes to provide consultancy services on behalf of the government of Niger State to conduct a survey, study, design, and implementation roadmap. We have therefore submitted, with this preliminary information memorandum, a detailed proposal. Thank you.